Hello, this is Jordan, and this video is being recorded on the afternoon of Monday, May 24th, 2021. Thank you for joining me. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe. And in this very brief video, I'm going to discuss gold stocks against gold, that very important ratio. And you know that I don't like to make these kinds of extreme hyperbolic statements. However, this statement, I think, could turn out to be accurate over the next 12 to 18 or 18 to 24 months. And let me tell you why. So this is the only chart I have, and we go back to 2008. We have GDX against gold at the top, and we have GDXJ against gold at the bottom. And I've showed these ratios in, off and on in past videos, but I've never highlighted them individually. And you can see that both ratios are on the cusp of what would be very, very significant breakouts. I mean, we're looking at a potential breakout that would mark the highest level in these ratios since 2013. And I mean, let's say that these breakouts, we have 6+ months left in the year. So it's possible, maybe even likely, that we're going to see these breakouts this year. But let's just say they happen in early 2022. I mean, that's almost a decade breakout. I'm picky, and I don't like how we call every little move a breakout these days. But I mean, this is a real breakout. When you break, you break out to an 8 or a 9 year high after several attempts. I mean, that is hugely significant. And when you break out from this type of chart, it's not something that's only going to perform well for a few months or a year or two. I mean, it's really something that should perform well for at least 2 to 3 years, in my opinion. And so that, and I should have put on here, I should have showed a chart of gold stocks, a historical chart of gold stocks against gold, so we could see the really strong outperformance in the early 2000s. But the 2000 to 2011 bull market, gold stocks really outperformed gold in the first, I think in the first 5 years. I mean, after that, they didn't perform as well as gold. In the gold stocks, if you look at the GDX to gold or Huey to gold ratio, I think that peaked in 05 or 06. So we're setting up to see something here that we haven't seen for 15 plus years. And that's where the mining sector really strongly outperforms gold. And so, look, this is hugely bullish for all gold stocks. I mean, the senior gold stocks, gold producers, mid-tiers, and at the bottom there, we see GDXJ breaking out against gold. So the larger juniors, it'll be very bullish for that. It's just going to be hugely bullish for the entire sector. And these breakouts you're probably going to see GDX. And I've said this in the last week, we're probably going to see GDX break out to a new high before gold breaks out past 2100. And I mean, it could be possible the same thing happens with GDX against gold, even though it's lagging a little bit. The ratio's lagging the GDX to gold ratio. But we have not seen gold stocks outperforming gold to this degree, assuming these break out and we get the strong performance. We haven't seen that in like 15 or 16 years. So this is a huge change. We haven't seen it for a while. I mean, this has been building under the surface. I don't see anybody else really talking about it. But you know that I like to be conservative and I don't like to make these kinds of proclamations. But, I mean, this is setting up for, gold stocks are setting up to outperform gold in a really explosive fashion over the next year or two. And, couple that with the fact that we know that gold has potential for a massive breakout. I mean, it's building the handle on a cup and handle, has measured upside target of about 3,000. So what we are going to see, just allow me to project, what we are going to see is we are going to see the market anticipate gold event, when it breaks out, going to 3,000, that move. And so the gold stocks are going to be discounting that move when gold's above 2,000, above 2,100, etc. So you're going to see gold stocks really outperform, I think, when you see gold go from 1,900 to 2,400. We should see really, really strong performance in the gold stocks. So I would say you have to be invested in various gold stocks. You don't want to wait till 24 or even 2,200. I mean, if you wait, you're going to give up a lot of relative performance. So that's all for today in this video. I hope I didn't babble on too much. Check the links under the description. There's some free content there. Also, consider subscribing to my service, TheDailyGold.com/premium. And thank you so much for listening to this video. I really appreciate it. And I'll do another one for you guys in the days and weeks ahead.